welcome back to The Big Show. He's one of our favorite actors. The guy won an Oscar for his role in the movie Leaving Las Vegas. And now, Mr. Nicolas Cage, back on the big screen in the new movie Left Behind. Nicolas Cage, kind enough to join us from Toronto this morning to talk more about the film. It's in theaters today. We haven't seen it yet out here in Denver, but almost everybody's familiar with the books. Nicolas Cage, great to see you. How you doing?
Well, very well. Thank you for having me on your show. Good morning.
We couldn't be happier. Always a big fan of your work. There's quite a bit of delay on the satellite, but let me ask you, out of the gate, a lot of actors would shy away from spirituality and maybe think this is too hot button of an issue. Why did you take on the role, Left Behind, obviously, about the rapture?
Well, part of it for that very reason. I find that things within reason that challenge me or frighten me are things that I prefer to go towards because I might learn something in the experience. And if you look carefully at my filmography, I do gravitate at times towards spiritual or spiritually themed movies like City of Angels or Knowing, or even movies like Ghost Rider. This was an opportunity for me to tell a story that was very important to many people who followed the books, and to do it in a way that didn't have any design to the performance, to try to do it as cinema verite as possible, as truthfully as possible, as simplistic and emotionally as possible. And that was the challenge, to make these extraordinary circumstances that are happening around the pilot and all the people on the plane, make that real for the audience.
Does it have you thinking at all, or has it got you thinking about the rapture and whether or not you would be left behind? I mean, has it got you thinking in your own mind about what comes next?
Well, I think what it did for me was stimulate conversation, stimulate discussion. I like movies that create dinner table conversation, that make people think, well, do you have faith in this, or do you believe in this, or don't you believe in this? I like movies that raise as many questions as answers. And I do think about things like that. And for me, I try to tell I try to express myself through my work without, putting whatever my own faith or spirituality is for public consumption. I like to put it in the work itself.
Makes sense, my friend. Anytime you are on the big screen, it's a treat for us. We've long admired your work. Thank you for taking the time today. Appreciate it, man.
Well, thanks for having me. Have a great day.
You too. Come to Denver sometime. We'd love to have you out here in Denver.
I was just taking a look at the score here.
I hope to be there. I haven't been. I'd love that.
Hey, you're overdue, buddy. You're overdue. Nicolas Cage, and again, the movie Left Behind comes out today.
Just looking at the streak, that's one consecutive live interview without a major flub by you.
Yeah, we knew you could do it, Chris.
I've talked to Nick Jonas